All right, we're recording again, ladies and gentlemen. We are on location in Hong Kong. We're in Stanley Village. We've got some Hong Kong craft brews. This is Stanley Village. But for now, let's get to the brew. Let me zoom in on it here. This is another Hong Kong. We did a couple of these over in Repulse Bay. This is a Hong Kong beer company, Big Wave Bay IPA. It's 7% alcohol by volume. And I'll get a bit more of a close-up on it in a second here. But for now, I'll let her do the honors. And it's fizzing. While she's opening, I'll do a village zoom in. That right there is the Dragon's Back, which we're going to walk tomorrow. The Murray House.
Definitely malty.
Yeah.
Pretty average though.
Pretty average?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. It's it's one of those where like burns back your throat.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Kind of. Let's
One of those kind of IPAs.
see what you got. Yeah, it is malty. It's more the British style, definitely. Yeah. Whoa. That's a big ass bee. Okay. Now that that's gone, it is definitely mostly malt. What we're in the U.S., what we're used to is the higher alcohol IPAs, generally speaking, are pretty citrusy for the most part. Not all of them, but most of them. And I think that that's what's becoming popular and what's becoming like is what people like. This is definitely more British in style. It's more malty. It's definitely hoppy, but it's more of that malty richness to it. It says here, waves of hops crash over big malt flavors. Hong Kong Beer Company Limited, Unit 5A, ground floor, Washing Center, 5 Fung Yip Street, Szechuan, Hong Kong. Like I said, one of the few, like I said in the other earlier episodes, one of the few craft breweries in Hong Kong, the biggest craft brewery in Hong Kong. It's not my preferred type of IPA.
Yeah.
I prefer a more citrusy flavor, more hoppy citrusy flavor. This is definitely not that. It's good in its own way. I'm gonna give it a 6.5 because I think it's a good take. I think it's a good effort. It's not my favorite style though. I would give it a 6.5. There's your brew. Okay. So, what do you have?
I'd probably give it a 6.
Yeah.
It's not my
The sad part is we both like IPAs, and this is. I would consider this. I would consider this disappointing.
Yes. That's why I said, meh, it's average.
Well, yeah, I would agree. So, pan out there a little bit, or do a little pan around. We thank you for joining us on the tour. We hope you've enjoyed this episode, and we hope you've gotten some use out of it. Most of our episodes are pretty useless, I would say. Pretty contentless. So, we hope you enjoyed this one. We'll be back. Thanks for joining in. Please join in again on our